The Bible says that in whatsoever nation or country we are taken into, God speaking to his people, they should seek the peace of the nation, for in the peace thereof they shall have peace. This is a beautiful country by all standards. Ghana is a beautiful country by all standards. And I think that we need to appreciate God and thank God for giving us this country as a place of our habitation. We know what goes on in other countries. We know what goes on between Muslims and Christians. But Ghana has been a very peaceful country where Muslims and Christians coexist. And we do that beautifully. We do that beautifully. And for me, it is something worthy of emulation by other nations. As we look at this beautiful nation, we can all accept and admit that this nation is sick. Ghana is sick. And Ghana is not sick of malaria. Ghana is not sick of diabetes. Ghana is not sick of high blood pressure. But Ghana is sick of indiscipline. Ghana is sick of indiscipline. Every one of us point an accusing finger at each other. The citizens are accusing politicians. Politicians are accusing citizens, and among themselves, politicians are at the throat of each other. Corruption, nepotism, etc., etc. So you look at and listen to what is going on. You ask yourself, so who is to be blamed? The citizens are blaming the politicians. The politicians are blaming each other. And the politicians are blaming the citizens. The citizens are saying, fix the country. And others are saying, fix yourself. So, whom do we blame in all this? Ladies and gentlemen, if we consider the general attitude of the citizens of this nation, of course, let me be clear that it is not every one of us, but the majority, general attitude of majority of the citizens of this nation, and you look at the level of indiscipline that goes on in this nation, I am afraid that even if Jesus becomes the president of this nation, he will have problems. Even if Jesus becomes the president of this nation, he would definitely have problems. Until we begin to realize that indiscipline cannot be resolved by miracle. So even if Jesus becomes the president, he will not perform a miracle to resolve the indiscipline that goes on in this nation. The power of God is not meant to work out miracles of our indiscipline. We want to see a better nation, healthy nation, prosperous nation, peaceful nation, a nation that we will be proud that when our time is up, we are not afraid of what our children, our grandchildren are going to face. Then, ladies and gentlemen, it behoves you and I to be good citizens of this nation, law-abiding citizens, and we become people who will do the right thing in the interest of this nation. That means that we need to change our character. Sometimes I am personally amazed. And sometimes I ask myself, is there anything wrong with the black man? Trust me. If the attitude of Ghanaians do not change, even if God exchange our geographical location with UK, and God moves all Ghanaians to UK and all British to Ghana, we will destroy the place also. We will destroy the place regardless of whoever is in charge. And that is why, for me, I think it's very important that right from the pulpit, we all begin to learn and take steps to do things that will give us a better nation. Indiscipline is a destructive attitude. A destructive attitude. I saw one of the videos again on social media. I'm sure a lot of you saw it, where a tractor driver was just on the road. I think it's on Accra Mall area in the traffic. Just got down and opened the front door, and a full-grown man by the road doing his own thing. Open his zip and by the road doing his own thing there. If we do not change how we indiscriminately throw rubbish into the gutters, the drainage, then we should not complain when the rain comes and it floods our home. Am I talking to somebody here? We need to come to a place where we will begin to do things. Look at this nation, both political divide, across the political divide. I mean, they try to do something, even though we expect bigger things than what they do. But when they do even little and they fix lights on the motorway, we shouldn't steal the cables. They fix lights on the motorway and people go and pull the cables out. I saw another thing on social media for proper distilling of the gutters. When they cover the gutter, they leave a portion, so if the gutter is choked, they can, through that part, clean everything out. And so they covered them with metals. And somebody, a scrap guy, went there chiseling the thing to go and sell. This is madness grade 1. It's indiscipline. And how can we build a nation like that if we don't stop doing the things that destroys our own nation? Ladies and gentlemen, even if Jesus becomes the president, this nation will never change, because whatever he builds, we will tear it down. And that has been the attitude of Ghanaians. Let me conclude by saying this. Couple of maybe a year or two ago, people went on demonstrations right here in Medina Adenta. Went on demonstrations, bent ties on the road, chanting war songs. We need a footbridge. They should complete the footbridge. They should do this. Now the government found money to construct the footbridge, and we came back and said we won't use it. What kind of people are we? We won't use it. If that same thing we demonstrated against or for, now the government has done it and we said we won't use it. We will still cross the. So what was the meaning of the demonstration? So now Greater Accra minister had to put people by Zongo Junction with canes to cane some people's mothers and fathers, not to cross the road but to use the footbridge. What is wrong with us? The same thing we cried for, it has been done, and we said we won't use it. We will still cross the road. We have to be beaten to go and use the footbridge. And now think about this. Now that we were beaten to use the footbridge, and people started using the footbridge, we have turned the footbridge into a marketplace. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? With this level of indiscipline, how can we build the nation? It's as if we can do anything we want to do and the politicians should do magic to build this nation. Yes, the politicians must fix this country, the economic situation in this country. But let me say to all of us, we also must fix our attitude and fix our character. And I'm doing this so that from here, every member in this church can become an agent of change. Wherever you are, in your home, be the agent of change. At the marketplace, be the agent of change. When people throw rubbish anywhere, now stop them. When you see somebody misbehaving, as an agent of change, breaking the law, you too take your camera, record that person and put it on social media. You can trust Dr. Dampare and his team to go after them. That is the way out to bring sanity in our nation. May the Lord bless us all And may the Lord help us to be good citizens of this nation, to build this nation, the kind of nation we will be happy to live in, and to live it for our grandchildren if Jesus tarries. God bless you.